guys, welcome to my first YouTube channel, and this video is gonna be about a Q&A. So I did a Instagram post on my story and I was like, ask me questions and I'm going to answer it. Like, I don't know where to look. This is like my first time. I don't have a camera yet, so like I'm using like my front camera. Actually, yeah, my front camera, not the back of my camera. But anyways, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first question, well, it wasn't a question. It says, sexy mommy. Okay, thank you, I guess. The second statement, because it wasn't a question again, it says, stop showing your butt. This was my cousin Veronica from Puerto Rico. Shout outs to Veronica. Hey, cuzzo. I'm gonna keep showing my butt. Say now, let me stop. Third question was, do you have a boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend right now. I don't want one. I think I'm so focused on self-love right now and just focusing on myself and just focusing on my dreams, my career, just my life. I think I need to just like prepare myself to date because I'm not, you know, I have priorities I need to take care of, and then I'll consider dating. So yeah, God knows my dream boyfriend of what I want. Other question was, do you have any kids? I don't have kids. The kid that I think that I could say that's my kid, that's not my kid, is my nephew, Javian. Freaking love that boy. But yeah, I don't have kids at all. But I would want like 3 kids. That's about it. Another question was, what were your parents gonna name you if it wasn't your name? I was gonna be named Rebecca, Crystal. What is a Rebecca? I don't know, like a Rebecca or a Crystal. So be so for real with yourself. My name is Genesis, and I think that's a perfect name for me because, you know, it's the first chapter in the Bible. And yeah, what's your motto in life? My motto in life is basically don't give up. I'll say that, don't give up. Just keep going and don't give up, because say if you were to give up, you don't know if you could blow up tomorrow. You don't know if you could like make it tomorrow. And say if you were to give up and then tomorrow was your winning day, you know what I'm saying? So just keep going. Like, yeah, that's my motto. Shout outs to Chris, hey girl, and Courtney. So let me stop. Do you have anxiety? Yes, I have anxiety. I wouldn't say like really bad anxiety, but I do have anxiety. I fidget, especially when like I get nervous and stuff. Yeah, I do have anxiety. And a lot of people be like, oh, anxiety is just one. There's not one section with anxiety. There's multiple ways to have anxiety. Fidgeting, overthinking, your breathing. Like if you breathe too much, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't need to do that, but I could have just said breathing hard. Yeah, so I have anxiety. I've had anxiety since I was like a kid. Yeah, I struggled with that shit my whole life, but I learned to deal with it. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, I embrace anxiety and I just like to feel it, because the more I feel anxiety, the more I'll work on it. Do you know how to drive? Why would you ask me that? I don't know how to drive. Okay, matter of fact, wait, I do know how to drive. I'm just in the beginner stage. I'm not in that stage where like I'm like an advanced driver. I drove in the street, but like when there's no cars at all. Actually, I lied. I drove with my sister-in-law and it was so nerve-wracking. I was actually like the first person in the lane, so like I didn't have any car in front of me. So I think I need to like get on the road and actually like drive behind a fucking car. But I'm gonna get there. My goal is literally beginning of next year is to get my license, and I have my permit. So yeah, that's my goal. You could say I could drive, but if I choose to, I wouldn't. I'll be passenger princess forever. I said prince, what the fuck? Princess forever. Okay, what's your favorite movie? My favorite movie, Step Up. Step Up actually is my favorite movie, the dancing movie. And then I like Step Up 2 for sure, and Step Up Revolution. Oof, those are my 3 favorites. I just love it. I don't know why. I think it's the dancing and just romance. I fucking love romance. Yeah, I'll say Fast and Furious too, but like they were like overdoing it with like so much freaking parts. And like, what, I heard like the last recent movie of 2023 of the Fast and Furious, like it was like a Marvel type shit, like superpowers. Like since when Vin Diesel got superpowers? Like What? Okay, what's your favorite show? That's a good one. My favorite show, All American and Outer Banks, Vampire Diaries, Gossip Girl. Those are my favorite shows. Yeah. What's your body count? Damn. Why you gotta be so up in my business like that? But I only got 2 bodies. Yeah. I'm literally 20 years old with 2 bodies. I think that's a good thing. And I think that's a flex in our generation. I mean, I'm not the type of girl to be like, and like shame girls like, oh, she's a hoe if she has like more than 1 body. Like, no, if you want to be out there, just be careful. And yeah, like, I don't care what people do with their lives, because that's not my life, and I just mind my business. I personally have 2 bodies because I believe in like soul ties, and I just can't do things with someone that I don't find attractive or I don't have feelings for. I know people do it for fun, like one night stands. Like, okay, that's like in the movies. They party and they wake up and then boom, they had a one night stand. YOLO, you only live once. It's a party. Might as well. But that's like in the movies though. Like, I think it's so different with real life because it's like reality. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was like in the movies, but yeah, no. So I want to keep it that way. I like being celibate and just focusing on myself because, yeah, I just can't be doing and giving up my, for people. Like, if you don't, I need someone to value me and actually respect me and actually love me. I could have just said to and keep it moving, but I didn't have to explain myself. Who's your celebrity crush? Why would you ask me this? I have so much celebrity crushes. It's literally unbelievable, guys. Okay, Justin Bieber for sure. Justin Bieber been my favorite since I was a fucking kid. Like, I love that man so much. So Justin Bieber is so fine to this day. I don't know, people be like, oh, that's just a phase you're going through. No, because I'm about to be 21 and still love Justin Bieber. I'll say XXXTentacion. He's not here no more, but that was my crush. He always said he was ugly, and he wasn't ugly. He's never been ugly. Brian Myers, he's a Spanish rapper. Oh, I love that man. That man is so fine. And Lil Yachty. Okay, a lot of people with Lil Yachty, like, they'd be like, oh, he's definitely. But no, just because a guy wears nail polish doesn't mean nothing. Yeah, I love that man. That man is so fire. Like, his outfits, his music, just him in general. Like, I just love him, and he's so fine to me. A Boogie. I can't believe I almost forgot A Boogie. I freaking love A Boogie, guys. Like, A Boogie, man. I remember going to his concert, and it's so crazy because when I went to his concert, it was like the weekend of my birthday. I went to his concert on the 17th. My birthday was on the 19th. And y'all, oh my gosh, I had to do story time with just like concerts and just story times in general. Guys, like, I literally rapped to A Boogie at his concert. Like, I took the microphone and started rapping to him. The way he was looking at me was like, oh my god. I'm not saying he wanted me, but I'll say those are my celebrity crushes. Of course, I have more, but I don't think I'm like so, like, since this is my first YouTube video, like, I'm so stuck in my head. I forget things. Guys, I almost forgot one. Kaylen White. That man is so fucking handsome. Like, he's so beautiful. Like, shout out to like Mama Starla for creating him. And God, that man is so like that man is fine. I say Kaylen White. Kaylen White is so handsome, and just his voice in general is like so like amazing. He deserves a Grammy. That's how good he is, and he's so underrated that I feel like he needs to be out there. But I like him being low-key right now, just underrated, because you know what, this industry is, I'm not even gonna talk about that right now, but you know what I'm saying. And he's just a genuine soul. Like, I don't want the industry and just, you know, things ruining him. Like, he's just so genuine as a real, like, a real raw human being. So yeah, Kaylen White, if you're watching this, I fucking love you. What's your dream car? A Range Rover and a Jeep. Yeah, I don't know, I just like Jeeps. They're really pretty. And Range Rovers because of Kylie Jenner. Where are you, Kylie? Miss Kylie. Oh, right there. So yeah, and I want my car in pink with tinted windows. I don't know why, but yeah. Where do you want to live? At first I said Cali, but like, a lot of people say Cali's really expensive and not all that, and the homeless rate is like really high up, and just a lot of wildfires and just a lot of shit going on. So I honestly don't know where I want to live, but I want to live somewhere like peaceful, quiet. and have a lot of things to do, because I live in Connecticut and there's literally nothing to do. So if you live in Connecticut, you know what I mean. Yeah. Do you have a lot of friends? No. I am a loner. I don't think I went like this. That's how you know I'm about to be talking deep, guys. I don't have a lot of friends because, guys, people turn weird. I know I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Sometimes I could be demanding and want everything my way, but as I'm growing as a person, I learn, like, Genesis, that's not the way to go. I'm a real genuine person. Like, that's one thing about me. I feel like my purpose in life is honestly helping others. That's always been me since a kid. I like to help people out, and I like to, like, just be there for people and try to understand them and their mindset. I should become a therapist, honestly. I have a lot of friends because I feel people energy, and a lot of people be like, Genesis, like, so into that intuition shit. I'm not into all that shit, like zodiacs and all that, but I believe in my intuition. Like, every time I could feel somebody's energy, like if I meet somebody up front, I would know if they're genuine. I find myself meeting people, well, not meeting people, but like talking to people, like getting to know them, like for friends wise. And people at first would be so nice and cool, but then they end up being weird, and I'm like, I push myself back because I don't want people like that around me, because people like that hold you back in life, and you need people in your circle that's gonna like motivate you. Like, I don't want a circle of friends just gossiping and just talking. I don't want that. I just want people in my circle to talk about goals in life, dreams. I want people with the same aspirations as me and the same goals as me. The moral of the whole topic is people turn weird. You have to be careful on who say that are your friends and who you have around you in your circle. My mom's a loner too. I feel like I'm like another version of my mother, just in a different time zone, like another like year type shit. I'd rather have myself than just have fake company around me, and it's just so much more peaceful like that. It could get lonely sometimes, but it's better like that, trust me. Do you speak Spanish? Yes, I do. I'm Puerto Rican, 100%. So yeah, hola. It's like, nah, let me stop. I do know Spanish though. My dad used to live with us and he moved, but he's 100% like Boricua, and I will have to like speak Spanish to him 24/7 because he does not speak English at all. Ever since he moved, I kind of like lost my Spanish. Like, I sound like a white girl. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I understand it. I know how to speak it. I know how to write it. I'm gonna speak it. I'm gonna say another question in Spanish. Tu bebe or tu fuma marijuana? Something like that. So the question is, do you smoke or drink? I've smoked before and I drank before, but I don't think I do it all the time. Like, a lot of people right now, they're so influenced with like drinking and smoking. Like, right now the trends are shaking your butt, smoking and drinking, and I'm not in that wave. I'm like into my content shit. I only smoke if I want to, and if I want to be in that mood to actually like sit there and smoke, which is weed. I don't do nothing else, but I will have to be in the mood to do it, which is like really rare for me to do that. But I would do it like once a year though. It just depends on the mood, honestly. And first, drinking, I think I would rather drink than smoke. I'd rather be drunk than high, because high, I started like tweaking, like my heart, bro. If you like put your hand onto my like chest, you will feel my fucking heart beating. That's how bad my anxiety is, especially with smoking. I know weed sometimes it's supposed to like relax you, but me, I start panicking low-key, and like sometimes I'm like in my head like, just to stop, like relax. I have to do a story time, y'all. Like, on the first time smoking, like that was horrible. Anyway, so yeah, what's one celebrity you got told you look alike? Cardi B, Hennessy, which is Cardi B's sister, and this girl, oh my gosh, I need to find her Instagram. I'm gonna show you right here. And I got told I look like Angela from YouTube, one that just had a baby, and that's her. So yeah, what's your preference in a man? I just want a man that respects me and that loves me for me. That is a real raw man. Like, I don't want no fake phony man. I want a man that's tall, handsome, probably colored eyes. I don't like a man that's too handsome. Like, my man has to have like a little ugly into him. I want a dude that has good hygiene. I don't want a dude with nub nails. No, I want a man that has good nails, that take care of himself, knows how to cook. Oh my gosh, I just want a man that knows how to cook. Men expect women to cook, which I get. Like, I will cook, but like I want my man to cook too. Like, imagine watching TV and your man is in the kitchen cooking. That's like so attractive to me. I don't know. So I just want a tall man, handsome. I like white boys, but I don't think white boys like Latinos. Yeah. What's one celebrity death that hit you the hardest? You guys should know this. I'll say X death hit me the hardest. I was a sophomore when he died, and I was like 16 years old. Story time for another day, but like I'm gonna tell you guys this now, that like I remember coming home crying from the park. Like I was at the park with my friends and I couldn't even stay at the park. I remember going home crying, like just cry like I freaking knew him. Like he did notice me like a couple of times. Like I had a fan page, of course, but it was like, man, like I didn't even meet him. And it's like I remember like just like dropping down to the floor, just bawling tears, screaming. I was home alone, so I was like, you know what, before anybody come home, I'm about to scream, guys, because it was that bad, like literally that bad. So I would say him and Paul Walker. I remember being in 5th grade when Paul Walker died, guys, and I was crying. Who inspires you? My mom, I'll say. An ex for sure. I'll say my mom, because she would like tell me things that like she wished she would have done in life, and that just pushes me to like do more. It shows me like, okay, since she couldn't do it, I'm gonna do it so I could show her. Plus, the more I push myself in life and the more I put myself out there and the more I be financially stable, like I'm gonna get her everything that she wished she would have gotten that she couldn't get, because the stuff that she couldn't do in life for reasons. And I'll say X inspires me. I remember sophomore year, that was like the worst year of high school. I was just like, ugh, it was just so bad. His music, his music made me sad, y'all. I know some people would be like, oh, X music helped me. It helped me because I understand his pain and what he was going through, and the words were like so deep. It made me even more sad than what I needed to be. His words of encouragement, especially like his speeches he would do like at his concerts, vlogs he was doing before he died, and just him motivating fans and just him posting just motivational quotes and shit. Like he really helped me. Like that shit got me pushing to a full extent, and like chase my dreams and never give up on yourself. Thoughts on school. That's so funny because every time I talk about school and college, it reminds me about the X video. I was just talking about X. Isn't that funny? So if you're a real X fan, you will know that X talked about school, and I remember what he said.
What do you think about going to college or university? If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be anything that requires school, you go to school. And let the world manipulate what I wanted to do and make me procrastinate. Because what the system is built to do, it's pretty much made to make you procrastinate and then make everybody turn on you for not making the general decision and making your own decisions. So the problem is, growing up in your mom's house, your mom is obviously going to want you to go to school. She's obviously going to want you to maintain what she has built for you, and will want you to do these things because it is illegal not to go to school at a certain age. So you have to for a certain amount of time. But when you know what you want to do, there's everything else that gets in the way is just procrastination. So I don't want to tell you guys don't go to school, but I don't want to tell you guys to go to school. The choice is yours.
You want to take yourself to school, take yourself to school. Your dream is to become a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, an engineer. Anything has to do with like those categories, take yourself to school because you're gonna need a degree. If you want to be a dancer, a singer, a rapper, a content creator, I don't think you will need a degree for that. People go to college because their parents want them to go to college, and sometimes I think to myself, like, do you really want to go to college, or is because your family wants you to go to college? There's pros and cons when it comes to this. I feel like education should be free. I think it's such a scam that people have to like study and get good jobs and spend money and be in debt for what? I feel like it should be free. Like, some people strive to get an education, they can't. Like, I want to be debt free, so why the fuck should I take myself to school? Yes, there's scholarships and loans, but it's like a credit card for a loan. Like, you're borrowing the money, but you're gonna have to pay all that back. You'll probably be 100 years old paying that shit back, even if you probably won't be alive. My dreams is to become a model, a content creator, and just helping people out. And it's so crazy because I didn't go to college because they don't have what I want to do. It's so crazy because I had a full scholarship to a college and I didn't take myself, and I'm thinking about it like, damn, I could have taken it. just because I could have honestly became a therapist. A lot of people told me, take yourself to college even if you don't know what to do. Like, you'll start exploring while you're in college, or become a business person to create your own business. But in my head was so focused on modeling and like content, I will only say go to college if it's gonna be worth it at the end. If you weren't modeling, what would you be doing? If I wasn't modeling, I honestly would be doing becoming a therapist or creating a podcast. And I think I'm gonna start creating a podcast. If I wasn't modeling, I would be doing like acting on TV. I love to act, and I just want to be on TV and just movies. My family, my bloodline, like, has a lot of talented people, like my sister Booty and my sister Tita Georgina. She's gonna kill me for saying that, but they're so talented. It's never too late. Like, as long as you're living and you're healthy, it's never too late to chase your dreams, guys. Other question says, what's the best concert you have been to? Guys, I've been to a lot of concerts. I think the best concert I've been to was a D4VD concert, David's, and A-Boogie's, Ski Mask. Man, I have a whole bunch, but I think that we're the best because of the artists, the way that they perform, and not even if I meet them, because I do meet them, but it's like, it's not even about meeting them. It's about their stage performance and how they do on stage. Because some artists just perform for like 20 minutes. Okay, bye guys, you know what I'm saying? And they don't interact with fans. I love celebrities put out shows and interact with their fans. Because at the end of the day, the only reason why they're making money is because of us. What celebrity did you meet that you will never forget? I will never forget meeting Ski Mask, A-Boogie, David, Brian Myers. Guys, I have so much. Just basically all the celebrities I met, I will never forget. Literally. Do you want a son or a daughter first? I've always wanted a girl because I want a mini-me and dress her up, but I don't care what I have first, as long as the baby's healthy. That's all that matters. So it doesn't matter what I have first, but I want a mini-me for sure. It's one celebrity you haven't met that you want to meet. Justin Bieber. I had a dream about him literally, I think, last night. And I freaking met him and I freaking hugged him. Like, and there's a lot of people that met Justin Bieber that put their phone in his face. Like, oh my god, Justin. If I were to meet Justin, honestly, freak my phone. Yes, I would love to take a picture or video, but as long as things live in your head, you shouldn't prove yourself to the media. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I see myself in 10 years having my own place, knowing how to drive, having my car, and honestly, probably having one kid and chasing my dreams, doing photo shoots and just working, but working not for other people, but working for myself. So that's where I see myself in 10 years, and hopefully having the things I want. How is it like being the baddest bitch to walk on earth? Thank you, Olivia. Shout outs to you. It feels really good. My confidence level has been so good lately. I have my moments though. Everybody has their moments where like they're insecure, but I've been confident and it feels really good. How are you? So stinking cute. Thank you, Denisa. I love you. What's your biggest insecurity? My under eye bags. I have a hate and love relationship with my curly hair. So like sometimes I feel like really hideous with my curly hair. Like, some days you would do your hair and it doesn't come out the way it should be, and then some days it comes out so good, like you look really good. But I'll say my curly hair, but not really. And I'll say my under eye bags, honestly, and my boobs probably. I don't know why. What is your biggest goal in life? My biggest goal in life is honestly basically achieving all my dreams and my aspirations that I have for myself. The last question is, what's one thing that not many people know about you?
I have stomach issues.
That's probably one thing. My stomach knows I got
I go to the bathroom.
It's not good. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in today. I hope you guys like this Q&A video. You guys gonna get to know me more throughout my videos on YouTube. I can't wait to see where I go with this YouTube stuff. Hope you guys have a blessed day. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and comment if you want to. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you. Bye.
It's connected to you.